Hey there everyone, this is Jawan and I'm just here playing Mega Man X. That's right, Mega Man X. The spin-off series of the original Mega Man game. Or the original Mega Man games. So, Mega Man X. Mega Man X was a SNES game exclusively, released for the SNES, and it's a good series. I enjoy it, but I feel that there are some issues with it that come up later on, especially in X6 onward, where X6 is was a game released that was not very good, and I will not be playing Mega Man X6. I won't be. If I join another group, or if I join someone else and doing their X6 playthrough, all power to them for doing that game, but I'm not doing X6. Fuck X6. That was actually my first X game, and it almost ruined me off of Mega Man in general. Anyway, onto this game. Mega Man X was released on the SNES exclusively. It is a spin-off of the original series. Basically, the story goes, Dr. Light created a robot named X. As this warning screen is telling us, X is a part of a new generation of robots. Basically, he's able to think. It's one of those things where, like, they're using the whole term of robotics, which is why X was never released during the original series. Basically, Dr. Light created this robot called X, and X was created to fight off the evil forces of any enemy that was supposed to come and attack humans. But Dr. Light was not exactly safe and sure about X's ability to withstand being able to think, so he had X incubated for years and years and years, and basically years later, Dr. Light's dead. All the major, I think almost all, I think all the characters from the original series are officially dead by this point in time, and as such, they're not going to make their returns. There will be like small little, oh hey, there's that character from the original series, just kind of, you know, there. And there will be like small enemies that do come back, that make their reappearance. They're kind of generic. They're kind of the generic enemies though, such as the Metools. And hey, there's our title screen. Mode 7 graphics, guys. We have to use it in our title screen because almost the rest of our game won't even use it. Just so we all know. Anyway, intro stage. Like in most Mega Man games, the intro stage is pretty easy, and it gets you used to most of the things that you're going to be seeing throughout the game. As far as enemies, the rundown of enemies that we have here isn't really that deep. We're going to be seeing a lot of the same enemies in different areas of the game, and then in some levels we'll see certain enemies, but in others we won't. So there are some level-specific enemies, but they're not. But there's far too. But they're not large. They're few and far between, is what I'm trying to get at. You can see that the health pickups have also changed. A lot of the graphics in Mega Man X changed from the original series, which I guess you would assume would happen when you're changing from two different consoles, and that change makes even a bigger occurrence when the games go not 2.5D, but when they go to like a higher resolution of 2D on the PC and the PS1. I played X6 on the PS1. I never actually played X4. I have X5. But X4 and X5 are the last two that I'm going to be doing in this series of games, and basically those ones were released on PC and PS1. I'm going to have to find a way to play X4, but X5 I'm going to be playing the PC version. But that's all in the future. This is a mini-boss type thing. It's basically to get you used to using the charge shot, because that's the fastest way to kill it. Unless you want to just start using your buster like normal. Ego Raptor made a video about this game a little while back, and I thoroughly enjoyed that video because it is true that you learn stuff as you play the game. It doesn't exactly go off and tell you directly, hey, this is how you do this, hey, this is how you do this, hey, this is how you do this, hey, this is how you do this. Mega Man, 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 this is how you jump, you press the A button, oh my god! You know, that is pretty annoying in modern games. But these enemies right here, they don't really, that bug thing that I killed, they don't really pose much of a threat. It really, if you just keep charging your buster and shooting at it, it's fine. The first bosses of the games aren't really supposed to be that difficult, especially when we get to X2 and X3. Those bosses will just become piss easy. Well, unless you have kidney stones. Then pissing, I guess, isn't that easy. But whatever. I hate that enemy that just hit. Those enemies right there, they're so annoying because whenever their mouth moves after they hit you, it makes me think that they're laughing at me. It makes me want to kill their faces. Oh, hey, that guy's on a hot rod. Hey, he just fell off a cliff. Lemming. Oh, crap. They can turn around, and they can shoot back. Oh, no. But it didn't do much damage. So as we move through the level, we can obviously see that the roads didn't exactly... that some cars didn't exactly take nicely to getting attacked by random robots. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but Dr. Kane is a friend of Dr. Light's that woke X out of his hibernation before the beginning of Mega Man X. So this is years before Mega Man X starts, though, because in a few minutes, in like a minute or two, we'll be meeting another character who has a history with X, to the extent that this must be a long time later. We won't be seeing Dr. Kane in this game. They kind of just make a small mention of him in the intro. But we'll be seeing Dr. Kane in X2, and I believe we'll see him again in X3. But after X3, he's dead, basically. He's an old man as well, so we shouldn't be expecting to see him that often anyway. Oh crap! Who's Boba Fett? This Boba Fett guy is Vava in Japan and Vile in America. Vava, or America and English-speaking countries, this man's name is Vile. In Japan, his name is Vava. He looks like Boba Fett, and in this early fight, you can't defeat him. I'm absolutely serious. There is like no way to beat him. Vava, I like saying Vava because Vava sounds so much less manly than Vile, and that's Zero. We'll talk more about him later. But Vava likes to use his ride armor, and you'll meet him at least another time in the game, and you'll have to fight him, and then you'll actually be able to defeat him. He's going to be a recurring character in like 2 more games after this, one of which we won't be playing, so you only see Vile twice in the series. As far as Zero's just a robot that we meet in X1. He's basically our friend, and he's kind of like our proto-man. He uses a sword as his main weapon, even though he used a buster back there. His main weapon is a sword, as we'll see later on in the series. Zero was scout ahead a lot in this series before you get to play as him. Then all of a sudden he just starts fighting with X. Yeah, thanks, douchebag. I could have used you 2 games ago. But that's the end of X1's special opening stage. I'll see you all in the next part. Thanks for watching.